Almost there. Just gotta carry this load a little farther.
Lady Hinoka, that looks awfully heavy. Allow me to help.
Thanks, Oboro. I'll pay you back.
Don't worry about it. It's a retainer's job to help out.
Oh, is it?
Is something wrong? You seem distracted.
I was just thinking about Azama and Setsuna. Even if they were here, no way they would help me carry this stuff.
Forgive my frankness, but they usually don't seem very helpful. Azama's always making excuses, and Setsuna's so... absent-minded.
Is that why you're helping me? To show me what good work looks like? I wonder where the rest of my family found such quality retainers.
I think their easygoing styles suit you well. They're a good fit for you. Not to mention your impressive teamwork on the battlefield.
Yeah, I really can't rely on those two when it counts. They can be trouble, but having them around is kind of fun too.
And you chose them yourself, right? That's what surprised me. It's a pretty rare setup.
They seem to really want to be my retainers, so I let them. They might not be what I expected, but all in all, I'm glad I picked them.
Interesting. I guess I became Lord Takumi's retainer in the usual way. But imagining what it would have been like for him to choose me personally? Oh, I could swoon at the thought. Anyway, I'm just glad I got to be Lord Takumi's retainer at all.
I happen to know Lord Takumi is glad to have you. You deserve a reward for helping me out, by the way. Is there anything you want?
Well, if you feel you must reward me, I do have one request. I'd like to see you all dressed up in clothes from this world.
That's all? Well, all right. Do you have an outfit in mind?
Oh, this is my chance. I'll put you in a dress befitting the princess.
No, nothing like that. No dresses.
It'll be great. Just consider it a part of your princess training.
No, seriously. No dresses.
Oh, I am going to turn you into such a beautiful princess. I've had the perfect gown picked out since we've arrived.
Are you even listening to me? Okay, let's get this over with.
Takumi, what was that? You were out of control in that battle.
You again? Look, stop worrying about me, okay? I have to test myself in battle to get stronger. There's no other way.
But if you die, it'll all be for nothing, won't it? Won't you think of your family, if not the greater good?
Trust me, all I do is think of my family. I need to earn my siblings' respect. I'd rather die than show any weakness in front of them.
Are you serious?
Yes. What's your point?
What could make you think your family expects that of you?
Well, where should I start?
No, I don't believe you. I've met Ryoma and the others. They would grieve terribly if you were wounded or killed.
Nah, they'd still have Korin. They like her better anyway.
That isn't true at all. There's only one Takumi. You're irreplaceable. What if Ryoma died? Don't you think your other siblings would care?
Of course. No one can replace Ryoma.
So why don't you believe Ryoma feels the same way about you?
Because I'm weak.
First, you're not weak. Second, what does that have to do with anything? Let me tell you a story about my good friend Florina. She's a Pegasus Knight, but not a very capable one if I'm honest. She was assigned to protect me, but it usually works out the other way around.
So you have a weak, useless protector. Doesn't that bother you?
Of course not. She's one of my closest friends in the world. And her strength, or lack of it, has nothing to do with that. Or take Sakura. She's much weaker than you. Do you not care about her?
No, I'd do anything for her.
That's how I know Ryoma, Hinoka, and Korin feel the same way about you.
You may have a point. Even though you're incredibly annoying. I suppose I have some thinking to do.
Good for you, Takumi. I was really worried about you. Believe it or not, there are other people who care about you too.
If you're saying what I think you're saying, then thanks for protecting me. But I won't need protecting forever. Just watch. Soon I'll be strong enough to protect you and everyone else.
Hey, I look forward to it.
Hello there, Anna. Do you carry any rare items in this little shop of yours?
Indeed we do, Camilla. But,
How rare are we talking?
I'm after something that can only be found in this world.
Interesting. How about one of these pots? They're supposed to be legendary.
I don't know. They're just pots, aren't they? What's legendary about them?
It grants wishes. Make a wish, and if the pot breaks, by accident, wish granted.
Are you sure it works? Here, let me test it right now.
What about this? It's a poisonous mushroom from a local forest. Eat it, and you'll have unstoppable hiccups for 3 days and 3 nights.
What an unusual poison.
Right? It's the real deal, which is why it's so expensive. Care for a free sample?
I like both the pots and the mushrooms. I'll take your entire stock.
Seriously? That's 100 pots. I mean, great!
Perfect. They'll make excellent souvenirs.
Souvenirs? For who?
For my retainers. They're the 2 most adorable girls you'd ever meet. There's Selena, who's all charm and grace, until you cross her. Or until she loses. She's a moody one, but loyal. Then there's Baruka, a former assassin. She almost killed me, so I brought her on. Want to hear something sweet? She never bathes without her dagger.
Yeah, that's sweet.
I'm sure they're both out of their minds with worry since I disappeared. So I thought a few unique gifts would make it up to them.
Are you sure you don't want to buy them something more sentimental?
Oh no, the pots and the mushrooms are absolute perfection. The pots are for Selena. She loves to cook. And Baruka just adores anything poisonous.
How endearing.
She'll probably make all sorts of nefarious plans with those mushrooms. Only to realize they merely induce a mild case of the hiccups.
Well, I didn't expect such a strong demand for these items. I wasn't sure I'd be able to sell them at all, much less in one day. I'll have to track down some more somehow. Thank you, Camilla. This has been an eye-opening experience.
I'm the one who should be thanking you, Anna. But this may not be enough pots. Will you tell me when you get more in stock?
Of course! Anything for my new favorite customer.
Are you okay, Azura? I couldn't help but notice you're eating alone in the corner.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just watching everyone while I eat.
Putting it like that doesn't make it seem any less strange.
Sitting here, watching all these people from different worlds and times, I can't help but notice how they've all joined together to pursue a shared goal.
You're right. It is nice to sit and watch people working together like that. It's actually quite relaxing. I can see why you'd like eating here.
I wish Nor and Hoshido could look past their differences and cooperate like this.
If Hoshido and Nor could stand as one, what a world that would be. I'd take all my Norian brothers and sisters to a Hoshidan festival. And after that, I'd visit the royal castle in Nor with my Hoshidan family. Do you think we'll ever get to that point in our world? Will the war ever end?
I hope so. I have a feeling our siblings will all be great friends once the war ends.
You're right. Takumi and Leo are pretty similar. I bet they'd get along famously. And Elise and Sakura would become friends in the blink of an eye, no doubt.
Hinoka and Camilla would fight over you, but it would just bring them closer together. Xander and Ryoma would feel like they had double the children to look after.
Imagine them, brows furrowed and concerned, secretly loving every minute of it. I look forward to when we can all coexist peacefully. After all my siblings are worthy of love and pride. Especially you, Azura.
I think it's you who is truly worthy of pride, Corin. Though we may not be blood-related, all of our siblings are precious to me too. One day, I hope to live in a world where we can all look on each other as family.
It's a beautiful idea. And though it'll be difficult, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time. There's no question that a bright future awaits us, for both Hoshido and Nor.
agreed. I'm ready to do anything to bring about that future. Whatever path you choose, I'll be there by your side. Whatever struggles we face together, I'll lend you all the strength I have.
Even if the rest of the world is against us, I will stand by you too, Azora. Together, we can heal the wounds that drive Hoshido and Nor apart.
I look forward to sharing that future with you and all of our siblings.
As long as we stand together, there's nothing that can stop us.
Ryoma, I know you're hiding it somewhere. Will you show me?
Ah, Owain, you're excitable as usual. What in the world are you talking about?
Your legendary weapon, of course! I must feast my eyes upon it!
You want to see my sword, is that it? Well, it is a family heirloom of sorts.
Yes! Oh, so this is the legendary weapon! That glowing blade, the gold inlay! It is bright enough to wash the darkness from the world! What do you call it?
It's called Raijinto.
Raijinto! Of course! It is a name worthy of the gods! Personally, I would have called it the Thunder God Sword, but it's okay. Anyway, tell me, what do you call the weapon's special power?
What special power do you speak of?
The electricity that crackles and whips through the air, man! Pop, pop! Super Lightning God Destruction Force is what I'd call it. Let me try it. Just once. You have to.
Owain, this sword has been passed down from one Hoshidan king to another. So no, you cannot borrow it.
You're right. You're so right. A sword like that can only be used by a chosen few. I should have known. And while I have been chosen, I am not yet sure for what.
Owain, please. There's no need to be concerned. You simply need to follow your own path. Perhaps one day you will even find a weapon that is destined only for you.
From your lips to the gods' ears.
Now, as far as the name of the special power, as you called it before.
You mean Super Lightning God Destruction Force?
Yes, that. Anyway, naming your own technique is not a bad idea. You could try shouting it out in battle and seeing if it has any effect. Or you could use it as a sort of beacon to signal your allies and raise morale.
Yes, yes! These are great ideas! Exactly what I was thinking!
To be honest, I just thought of them right now.
Wow! The two of us are like fire and kindling, igniting fevered inspiration! Of course, I must defer to your godlike swordsmanship.
Don't be so modest, Owain. You're quite a capable swordsman. All you need is perhaps another 10 to 15 years of diligent practice. And, of course, you must find a blessed weapon destined only for you. Simple.
Really? Is that it? Well, when you put it in those terms, it sounds easy.
Glad to hear it. Please, come to me for advice anytime. We walk the same path.
I'm honored. Likewise, if you ever need a magnificent name for anything, just ask.
What are you doing up here, Tharja?
Oh, nothing you should concern yourself with.
If you're so interested in Robin, just talk to him instead of skulking around.
Just talk to him? Easy enough for one as blunt as yourself.
Hey, it's not like I'm trying to be so direct. It's just how the words come out.
It seems to me a princess should speak in a manner more befitting her stature.
Well, I gave up all that princess stuff years ago. I'm a warrior. To be honest, whenever I try to sugarcoat things, it just doesn't work out. But you're one to talk, Tharja. Everything you say just sounds so dark.
Well, I am a dark mage, you know.
Are there any rules that say a dark mage can't speak in a lighter, friendlier tone?
Only the ones I've imposed upon myself.
In that case, how about we practice talking a bit more normally?
I can do normal, if I put my mind to it.
Then let's do it! Okay, so, hello, Miss Tharja. How do you do?
Greetings, Lady Hinoka. What benign weather here. Mayhap I shall hex us all.
Whatever do you mean, Miss Tharja? It looks like we're due for rain.
Why, 'tis easier even to hex under cover of cloud. Pick me a victim and huzzah!
Why, Miss Tharja? Our hexes all thou. I can speaketh. Sorry, it's just too weird. No way can I talk like that in front of everyone. Besides, hearing you talk about hexing people so cheerfully was just creepy.
Forsooth, lady. You were acting pretty creepy yourself. Probably best we stick to what we know.
I try coming off as normal and I creep out Tharja of all people. You're fine just the way you are, and I'm sure Robin thinks so too.
People seemed pleased with you, too. So I guess you're probably fine as well.
I'm sorry I brought it up in the first place. It was a bad idea from the start.
You thought we could help each other, so I can't hold it against you. Though, let's do each other a favor and never speak of this again.
Say no more. Just thinking about it is so embarrassing, I could die. Huh. I guess that means we share a secret. Kinda nice, don't you think?
Now that you mention it, secrets are things normal girls have.
Which means we actually did make ourselves more normal.
Yes, let's go with that. Let's agree that we're normal for us and just, I don't know, be friends?
And if anyone has a problem with us, we've got each other's backs.